We're gonna hit it hard.
I don't even know how you pronounce it. Mukbang? Mukbang?
I have never in my life heard of it.
It's spelled M-U-K-B-A-N-G.
Is it? Be blessed. Just trying to keep it real with them.
Anyways, hey guys, welcome back to our channel.
Mukbang.
So I asked on Instagram for you guys to ask questions for both of us to see what you guys wanted to know. And so I think we're just gonna answer as many questions as we can as we're eating. We were gonna do In and Out, but do you want to tell them your little story on the way to In and Out?
Yeah, well, first of all, what a day. It was quite the
What a
day.
day.
Even towards the end. Before we get into the deets, I'd like to say thanks to everybody that subscribed. Everybody that's been watching. Very good start. We're just, again, I don't know what we're trying to accomplish
It's for fun
with the channel, but I think we just wanted to share the beautifulness that we call Gideon.
We've been requested to do the YouTube channel. We didn't even think about doing the YouTube channel.
That's true. That's true, because they think this is quite the character, which I would agree.
More like this one, but sure.
But I would be co-starring my child, because he is just... Yes, you're so handsome. Brief story of the day. I know I am a quote-unquote Ford guy, because I have a couple Mustangs. But my Oldsmobile, I have a 2000 model Mustang that I've had for quite some time, betrayed me today. On my way to In and Out, I decided to spray the car down because it's been kind of out of commission. I haven't really driven it for a couple of months, so I said, hey, let's go wash it down because it was collecting dust. So I went, everything was fine. I went, sprayed it down, looking like
I knew this was a bad idea, but I didn't want to.
Anyway, you sprayed the car down, looks like new. The only problem was I went in there, tried to get going, get food from In and Out, and the car just simply wouldn't start. So, story of my life. So,
anyways, hours later, we are here eating Papa John's. But he ordered a lot of food, so I think it'll work out better than In and Out, because they only have like burgers and fries. So just
FYI, I am carless. Cars in a parking lot. So that
he has a car. He just doesn't have. His old car.
I have a car. I just don't have my prized possession. Psych. Maybe I'll do a video of me tracking down my car out of a parking lot. Yeah? If you guys think that'd be a good video, maybe a Wednesday video. Because I can't just leave it there. I don't know.
You could.
I wouldn't want to. I joked, my brother just said, just leave it there and someone comes by and picks it up.
Ooh, I'm starving. So we got some wings.
We got some wings.
I love wings, he doesn't.
I don't see the bone-in wing. I don't do work. So less work, the better.
Well, he doesn't do anything that's not lemon pepper, and I don't like lemon pepper.
That's also true.
But he's got
I don't like digging around the
poppers,
bone.
so
we got chicken poppers. Whoop whoop! Shout out Papa John's for the extensive menu. And then we got.
I did not know. We've never ordered dessert from
It was
Papa John's.
some sort of cinnamon roll twist.
It's like it smells very cinnamony, for sure.
It looks pretty good.
It looks good.
Yeah.
Or maybe because we're starving.
We're starving.
All we had today was pancakes and
good pancakes, organic pancakes.
Pretzel, pepperoni nuggets.
I don't know if you guys believe in the organic life, but we do. We go heavy on the organic. All right, cheese sticks. Woo. Cheese sticks, baby. Try some, perhaps. All right.
Did you get pan?
You better believe I got pan. Oh,
and then we always do this regardless. We always get our own pizza, so.
We get one pizza a piece. One pizza. That doesn't mean we eat all of it one time, but
sometimes.
Square cut pan. Let's go.
And I don't care what y'all say. I love pineapple on pizza.
Pineapple on a pizza. I don't know. Gordon Ramsay, I believe, said poo-poo, but who is that, right?
Whatever.
Gordon Ramsay's nothing.
Whatever.
Anyways,
I have the list of questions right here. And since I did say Gilbert was going to answer some with... Oh yeah, this is Gilbert, by the way. I don't think he introduced himself.
How?
And then Gideon is here. But
Big old bless you, Bill.
He's teething really bad, so
he is teething really bad.
He's not in a great
He's
mood.
not having a good thing.
So he's here. If he gets in a better mood, we'll show him more. But for now, we're just letting him do his thing.
But
there was a lot of questions. I don't know if y'all can see that, but I didn't want him to see them beforehand because it's gonna be funny to see him answer on the spot.
I did not think of that. I like to prep.
Yeah, sorry.
Ooh.
So
anyway, if you guys have more feedback,
I didn't get no square cut.
You better believe it if that says square cut right there.
Let's get to it.
Oh, there's just so much substance in this pan pizza.
Okay, first question. What do you film with? So we film with the Canon G7X, which we literally just got. We still don't even know how to use everything properly because we haven't had time to mess with it.
Just got it.
Like, Gilbert decided to give it to me for our anniversary.
I'm a very generous guy. I hear it all the time. Wow.
I had been asking for it, to be fair, which I never do, so I'm assuming he felt the pressure to get it because I never ask for, I don't ask for like expensive stuff. I love it so far because of the screen and everything, and I think it's like, it's not too big, but it has like really good quality, I think.
I will say, I know nothing about cameras, and I was like, what do you want a camera for to film videos with? And I was like, okay, I guess. But it's a really nice camera. High def, high quality, good pictures.
Second question. It's actually a friend. I don't know if people want me to mention their names, but it's a friend who has a baby who just got pregnant again. So she's saying she has really bad morning sickness. And wants to know if I had morning sickness and if it was bad, like, I guess what did I do for it?
The absolute worst morning sickness, did you not? Oh man.
So yes, well, congratulations on the second baby.
I'm done after one, by the way.
No, we're not.
I told you the contingent place, whatever.
That's another discussion.
That is another discussion.
So yes, I did have really bad morning sickness.
I had never heard you like throw up.
No.
Like, even, you know, when you were like sick, you would never throw up. But it's like, it was literally hocking up a lung in there.
Yeah, because I would throw up in the morning, first thing in the morning, every time I brushed my teeth, I would throw up. Every time I walked in here and I smell anything, any smell, I would throw up. I couldn't stand smelling like everyday things, I think. Even the smell of coffee, and everybody that knows me knows I love the smell of coffee. Couldn't drink coffee, which I guess that was fine, but I just couldn't stand like going to work and smelling coffee. But it was really bad. And I think like the only thing that really helped was like eating like fresh fruits and having candles to like help with the smell.
I will commend you that you did great on your cravings.
I did.
Those good cravings, good fruits.
I only had like
natural fruit, food.
Like all I wanted was fruit. Like I could have lived off of cucumbers and grapes and watermelon.
Like I've heard women crave like Miracle Whip. I don't know, do you like spoon out Miracle Whip and eat it?
I've seen some really bad cravings, but I was lucky that I didn't. I think the weirdest thing I craved was like, I would just crave burgers every day.
Well.
So we used to have to go to different burger places too, because I didn't want to get bored of one thing. But yeah, other than that, it wasn't like anything bad. But yeah, I don't know how I survived the morning sickness. Everybody said it's gonna be over after the first trimester. It wasn't. I literally had morning sickness till like my last trimester. It was really bad. And I hear with boys it's worse. I don't know if that's true, because I mean, I don't have any girls, but I know you have a boy.
Never will.
So maybe it's gonna be another boy. Who knows? You'll get through it.
I don't do girls, by the way.
We shall see.
You letting it rip?
I think he's pooping.
He's for sure pushing. If you guys want to focus in on the push.
So, I'm going to have to mention the person that asked this question because I got it a lot.
Oh, come on.
I got it a lot. It's nothing like that. But the only reason why I was like, I'm going to answer is because somebody we know. Can you guess?
Do you want to give me the question first?
Are you getting married?
Jeez, oh my.
It's somebody that we know. It's a mutual
I
friend.
think that's a question everybody wants to know. Here you go, Bill.
That's true.
Oh, who that is?
Stevie.
Oh, Stevie, come on.
Stevie, if you're watching this is a question for Gilbert too. I think she's been asking that since her wedding.
I've been asking that myself. When will we? See, the thing is, I'm a very unorthodox partner, I guess.
Very.
I like to know things. I like things by myself or on my own. So if we're gonna plan a wedding, I'm gonna be like the bride / groom on this, because I'm gonna like, if you're picking tablecloths and they're not to my likings or centerpieces, I'm gonna say nay or hey, because it's my wedding too. It's never
gonna happen. Just because he wants.
Wow.
He's like a bridezilla. Like he wants like a big wedding. Like he wants. He has to be involved in everything, which is good. I mean, it's a good thing because there's a lot of times where they're not involved and it's frustrating. But I have never been the kind that wants like all that stuff. So to me, it's kind of like,
no,
it's not.
I'm not saying I want a fairy tale man wedding.
That's
I just want a
it
nice.
Sound like.
Well, I just want something very nice, quaint, classy. It's my wedding day too.
Yeah.
Is that not a thing?
I mean,
first of all, who's cutting the check? Who is cutting the check?
Well, yeah, but it's like after this long, it's really like not even like.
Yeah, and I'm not doing that. Go to the court.
And we have a kid. It's kind of like that should have. I don't know.
Not doing. Well, we had a child after year 10.
No.
That court is. I'm not saying, and I don't want to disrespect anyone that did the court. It's just not for me.
His style is like, he's a very family-oriented man.
Yeah.
Like he has to have his family there, and for me, it's like
everybody's getting tailored suits,
and it'd be fine. So that's the reason why we can't agree on something.
Yeah.
But
we will say, we will say that we started looking at rings.
We did look at
rings. I don't
because
know.
I'm too picky and.
I kept saying no to all the rings you say.
We're both really picky, but I will say he has good taste. If we just don't really agree on the rings, that's like not a priority right now. Like a priority, yeah. Like a priority is more like baby and like house and things like that. It's not like that can wait. I mean, it's not something.
It's not like I'm going anywhere. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. But I think it's more of a question because it's been so long. But then you guys have to remember, we've been dating since high school, and we were not the kind that were gonna get married right after high school.
No, man, I couldn't even afford gas.
Like I know a lot of people like don't care about that stuff, so they just get like a little ring and they just get married just to do it.
No,
we're just not like that. We have to plan things out, even if it's.
I plan a lot.
Yeah.
I plan my trips to the restroom at work.
Yeah, he's yeah. Again, it's not a bad thing. It's just don't think that we feel like.
Next one.
Like we have to do things.
Soon, though, Stevie. Soon. Well, I don't know what soon means on a timeline, but soon.
It's a good sign.
Alright, next one. My little guy's getting restless.
How do you manage to film, edit, and take care of Gideon?
Boy, I tell you, superwoman. That's how. Superwoman.
Honestly, like.
And she works sometimes too.
I do work from home, but it's not that much. You just have to make time. Like I try to like do all that stuff when he gets home, but then again, like when he gets home, he wants to go in there and he naps with Gideon. Like they spend time together because obviously he's been at work all day. So I take advantage of that time to like either like cook and try to edit or just cook dinner and then like edit late at night. But
I will say your dedication to editing.
I got so into it because I'm trying to learn. But
it is pretty top notch. The other day I almost closed the laptop on you. You over here so late working? Well, we wanted mama over there.
Yeah.
We wanted warmth.
It's just you get so into it that you forget what time it is. But it's like I've seen a lot of people talk about like you have to like editing and you have to like making videos, because if not, like if you're just doing it for the money, it's not gonna work. And it's true, because you spend so much time editing, even if it's like a 10-minute clip, like which all of ours are like short, it still takes hours. I mean, it's taking me hours.
Yeah, I want to say this one's gonna be our longest one.
Yeah.
Because we got some juicy deets.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what the next questions are, but or how many we're gonna get through.
We need to have help, honestly. Like, if it wasn't because he helps me as much as he does, like I wouldn't have time for anything, because he takes up a lot of time and he has to be like,
yeah, my child,
you have to interact with him. You can't just have him sitting there, because as you can see, he gets restless. So yeah, just you need help.
I like to say I'm a pretty good partner, I would say. I never come in here and say, hey, I'm gonna need a day for myself because I had a rough day at work. I'm gonna tell you something, these last couple of months have been rough at work, but I come in here smiling and ready to see my baby and my lady.
I will say we're completely opposites with that. Like, I will take it out on him when I'm upset, even if it's nothing like that has anything to do with him.
Oh boy, will she.
But he's never like, you can't ever tell that he's had a bad day unless he like sighs because he's trying to work or something. But other than that, it's like he's on it. Like, I don't know how he does it.
Hey, this is my family time with my babies.
The question is for you. Well, is it? Gilbert seems like a great dad. Is it real or just for the camera?
Oh, well, you know what I'm saying?
Well, this is a question from somebody we don't know, so they legit want to know.
You go ahead.
It's a serious question.
This is me. This is me all day time. All day time. I'm just a happy-go-lucky guy.
No, I don't. Yeah, like he does a lot. Like
I just don't know.
I always get people that ask me like, how do I get him to help? I don't ask him for help. Like, he just does things. Like, if I'm feeding this guy, he'll grab a pillow and put it on my back. If I'm hungry, like he'll like make sure like food is right there where I can reach it. Like,
I always try to I like spoon feed you. She's not down with it, but I try.
So yeah, it's not just for the camera. Was Gilbert in the delivery room? And how did he feel watching you give birth? Any advice for new dads about to go through that experience?
So I don't think we sat down and said, hey, are you gonna be in the room? Obviously
I said no. Well, no, I said he could be in the room, but I didn't want him looking because I didn't want him being traumatized.
Up for discussion. Am I gonna be in the room? Of course not.
No.
Wow. But like, am I gonna watch this miracle occur? Absolutely. I was deep in there. I was trying to catch the guy. Now, was he a little tough? Bringing him out, yeah. But I was in there. I was watching. I was trying to help, but they really didn't want any. But I didn't really get woozy. I never had a
He was like, it was like watching a movie for him. He was like, he was talking, just loving life, watching everything.
I thought it was fascinating.
I kept like sleeping in between without realizing I was sleeping until like I would wake up and I would hear a different part of a conversation. That's how tired I was because I hadn't slept days
during the
prior.
push?
Yeah, I would fall asleep during the pushes.
But yeah, I was in there. I mean, it just depends how your stomach is. I wouldn't say I have a strong stomach. Like,
I didn't even want to look.
If you see like, you know, gory stuff, now that makes me queasy. But this is the birth of a child. You're giving life to a human thing, being.
I think if you can handle it, watch it.
I would say if you definitely have the chance to be in there and watch such a thing, I would, especially if it's yours, if it's your seed.
So would that be your advice, just to be in there if you can?
Yeah,
there's not really much you can do for the woman.
Definitely, well, yeah, definitely be in the room. But if you want to be part of it, get down there, get dirty. I would definitely be. Now peek. Now if you guys, because I've seen videos of people just fainting, and that's just odd within itself.
That's why I didn't want him to look. I was like, I can't have you fainting.
Yeah. Do you remember when the nurses were like, are you guys gonna cry? I thought I was gonna cry.
I don't really cry about things. Like,
it has to be very severe for me to cry. I thought I was, but then
I think he would have if I would have cried.
I would have, absolutely.
But because I didn't, I was just so tired and so happy that it was over that it didn't hit me that the baby came out until like
they do that
hours later.
Also, the umbilical cord's pretty hard. Pretty hard. All fascinating stuff. Miracle.
This was funny. Are you jealous of any of Gilbert's exes?
Oh, well, we're gonna go there. Oh boy. Okay. Let's take a step back.
Every single one of them.
Oh boy. Because, so if you guys don't know, well, I mean, we've mentioned it. We've been together for a very long time. I wasn't very social when I was in high school. I think I just went through the same phases as a normal guy.
I think he was just too focused in
I was a pretty
what he was doing, like
yeah,
school. Like,
I was a pretty good, like, my parents were always like, you know, do good, this is gonna be your future. And then at some point they really never had to keep, you know, hey, you have to study and do this. I kind of did it on my own. It kind of just entered my head and said, yeah, I'm gonna have to do this. Now obviously during like geometry class, you're not gonna do that in the future, but things of that nature. But we met when I was 16. We were 16, and I was apparently a hot commodity within the ladies.
because you couldn't get his attention.
HOT. And that's because I didn't know how to do the women. I wasn't, no one really told me, hey, if a girl likes you, you know, that's good. It was common sense, but I didn't know how to approach it after the fact. Hey, you know, she likes you, okay?
He talked to girls. Don't think that he never talked to any girls. He talked to girls. He just didn't. I don't know. Was it that you weren't interested and it just never went, or you just didn't know what to do?
I did not know what to do. I did not know.
Because he talked. I mean, there's a lot of girls do that.
I had
a lot of friends, but
it was very natural. As you can see, I can have a conversation with anybody. But then it got to the point where if you find out someone likes you more than a friend, it's like,
what do I do?
Okay. Does that mean we can't have normal conversation?
Yeah, I guess that's...
So, but then this striking young lady came over here and just swooped me up and taught me the ropes. Get back to the question. I didn't necessarily have any ex-girlfriends. So
no.
And I'm gonna tell you guys, because I'm not ashamed of this. This was my first and only kiss. Right here. Now that might be the story
That's
for another video.
Story, yeah.
But
it's a long story.
First kiss, only kiss.
Or so he says.
See, that's rude.
Or so he says.
That's crazy.
Which leads me to the next question.
Wow. Rude.
Oh yeah, so no. I mean, no.
I didn't have any.
Oh, the next question was, I don't know why somebody would, well, I'm not going to say the name because I think this is more like a personal question.
No names.
Have any of you cheated? And if yes, how did you overcome it? Going through a difficult situation, don't know if I should leave.
Damn.
But
first of all, I'm exhausted. She drains me. Energy, you know, my mind.
I am very
thinking of adding another one of these, maybe even worse.
That's true.
I just couldn't.
That's true.
I just couldn't. I just couldn't. And we've talked about this all the time. Like I barely.
He does a lot here. I don't think that he would have energy for it.
Barely survive you.
Yeah. If he didn't do it in high school, he ain't gonna do it now.
That's true.
He's getting old.
Boy, I can't move like I used to. Not to say that the 11 years have been perfect. We've had rough patches. Any relationship, but as you grow older, and
but
you get
I
more
will
mature,
say this though, like, because I think I have gotten the where people think that we've broken up for like a while and then gone back together, and that's why, and we just count it as like one long period. No, that's like not. Because every time I would even suggest like a break, he would be like, no, like there's no break.
Well, we all know what happens during breaks.
Well, that's not, yeah.
We all know what happens during breaks.
So
it's just an excuse.
No, so you just gotta work through it.
It's not a break. Maybe like a couple days. You know, a couple days, level off. None of that. None of that. We're wholesome folks. Wholesome.
I don't know. That's like I'm all about. You should not stay if somebody cheats on you because they're gonna do it again.
True. She's always said like if you're not happy you can leave and that's fine.
Yeah, like I don't know how women say like that they would rather them do something than leave them. Like that's crazy. Like
it's a little odd.
Yeah, they don't. I would say leave, but then again, I don't want to get blamed for anything. So we don't tolerate that.
Even a little.
Do you guys ever argue? You seem so happy all the time.
Do you remember that like super rough patch in high school? We argue about everything. It's like I remember because I was like I had like a patch where I was like angry, and then I would like I didn't know how to deal with the anger, and then I was like sassy, but I was like what? I was 18, 17, 18.
I think it was like there was many rough patches because.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, you have to realize when you're dating someone so young, like
you're not fully developed. You don't know your real person.
Like you're still learning new things. You're discovering what you like, what you don't like what you want to do, what you don't want to do, like, and then having to put up with someone else trying to figure out what they want. Like it's not easy. Like you just you change.
As soon as I found out who the man I wanted to be, that's when everything kind of changed.
Yeah, right? I guess. Yeah, I mean,
because I didn't know who I was in high school.
It was because he would not he wouldn't talk about I guess the way that I wasn't later, but he wouldn't talk about stuff. So he never said anything, and it would get so frustrating because he wouldn't talk to me. So I would be like, so why are we together if you can't? If you're just leaving me out? Like I felt so left out of everything. So. It was rough, and then college was rough because he was so stressed. And
college was rough because I was going to school and then working.
He was working.
And then it's just no time. We only had weekends back then, a couple
We literally
weekdays.
had scheduled days. And then those days he would be there and just sleep all day because he was so tired.
Yeah, it was bad.
It was bad, but I mean...
But I think everybody has to kind of go through that. Obviously, you get your education, you get your job, and then you keep kind of progressing from there. So.
You just have to tell yourself, like, they're not doing something bad. They're doing something for their future, for your future, if you decide that you want to be together for
Can I give another shout out? Belky Lee. Shout out. Let's go second floor, UTA library, and just sit there. Just sit there. Maybe open up an Angry Orchard or something, I don't know, and laugh at everybody. But it was rough. Rough nights, long nights, but that's what college is. And I didn't party because I didn't go away for college. So.
I think the only times you got drunk was...
Oh, that's another video.
No, I'm not talking about like recently. I'm talking about like college.
Recently?
It was literally like if we would fight and I would get like mad, he would get drunk and come to my house.
Drunk. I was an emotional drunk.
He really was. Like he would. He cried one time.
Dude, on the video camera, you're telling me. That's insane.
One time.
I think we need a podcast going.
But that was because we literally like broke up like
for like
officially
12 hours.
No, it was longer than that.
Was it longer than that?
It was like days. We had never broken up for days.
What did you do?
Apparently I was crazy. Like I would go off sometimes because he would the thing is you worked but you didn't work so much.
What?
Yeah, like remember there was like a time where like you didn't work that much, so you didn't want to go anywhere because you didn't want to, like, I guess he didn't have money, so he didn't want to go anywhere because he didn't have money to spend to like take me out. But I worked, so it made me mad because I was like, well, I work, I can, and it was just the best. It was just the best.
I will say this: that memory bank of yours is amazing.
Really?
I have no clue.
Yeah. So pretty much, I would just go off because it would get to the point where I was like so like just over it. And then it was like when he was stressed, so I'm sure me going off wasn't helpful. So he would be like, you're crazy.
It's like, how am I not
So
bald?
he broke up with me, for the record. And then he got drunk like days later and came back talk about I was cheating on him already and I had moved on.
No clue what you're talking about.
Oh, but the question was argue. Yeah, so we don't really argue anymore.
We don't argue anymore. I do a lot of fake arguing.
Yeah, we play around a lot. He plays around a lot.
Like whenever
and then it makes me mad sometimes.
You know what really just grinds my gears? When you're cooking and you don't put things back.
Yeah,
like
I'm messy and he's super clean.
We're gonna use
so
the pan.
After me.
Is it pan or Pam? Either or, the spray.
Pam.
You're gonna Pam. You're gonna use that. Put it back. Put it
I have
back
to
in the
clean at the
pantry.
end. Like I can't be because what if I need it? What if I need it again?
Sometimes you don't.
Sometimes I don't. I'm
and
tired.
then I find my Pam on the counter.
His Pam.
Like, what? Our Pam. Put it back.
Yeah, we would. Yeah, we don't argue about it. He just puts it away. He doesn't tell me go put it away.
I'll probably say something like, yeah, the Pam's out.
He says it jokingly, so.
Yeah, I'll just go ahead and walk the Pam back. But
yeah.
it's all a joke. I don't mind putting it back. I'm just saying, maybe next time.
I think that's why we don't argue though, because we don't expect each other to do, like, if something's dirty, he doesn't tell me to clean it. He just cleans it. If the trash needs to be taken out, I don't say, hey, can you take out the trash? If I'm up here, I'll take the trash out. Also, so we do things. He does laundry. He does everything that I do, he can do. So we don't argue because there's nothing to argue about. We just do it. It's easier than arguing with someone about doing something and then it doesn't get done anyway because y'all get mad.
Also, we don't take things seriously. Like if you're gonna have a full-blown argument over the Pam on the pantry or on the counter,
I'm just gonna walk away. He's gonna walk away.
That relationship needs some help. Like maybe if the Pam was, you know, on the floor leaking and everywhere, and I slip.
Those ants.
And there's we're gonna have ants.
We're gonna have ants.
Or if I fall and I break my arm, now that's where we're gonna have a pretty heated discussion. But
yeah, so we don't really argue. We play argue a lot.
Baby,
like we discuss. We used to argue. We discuss now.
We do discuss now.
Yeah, together. Why have y'all dated so long, and when did you decide to move in together? Well, again, we started dating in high school, so it's not. It doesn't feel long. I mean, it feels long, but not really.
Yeah, it feels like time has flown quite a bit.
I think it's because we're so like, I don't know. I think the worst of the worst has happened and we've gotten through it. So there's really not much that can happen now.
I believe that. What was the second part of the question?
When did y'all move in together?
When we moved in together. So
it wasn't even like we moved in together. We got the apartment together, but we didn't, like, I lived here and he was here most of the time anyway. But it was kind of like for me to have my own space and then him feel comfortable being here with, I guess, in our own little. Yeah,
I mean, I wanted to. I wanted my own space.
Yeah.
With yous, and then we had a puppy. We had a doggo, so the doggo needed his own little space, which could be another video explaining the doggo. But we just needed our own space at that time because we moved in, what, 3 years ago? 2.5 years ago?
Yeah, it hasn't even been that long. It's just
we were pumping 8 years, so we knew each other pretty well.
And again, don't move out unless you can handle moving out. Yeah. Like, there's a reason why we waited so long, because we wanted to make sure that we could be on our own. Yeah.
Like, furnishing an apartment was painful. We had to get everything. We didn't have anything. Nothing at all. What did we have in here? Furniture wise, we had nothing.
We didn't have anything at all. From bed, couch, nothing. I mean, obviously the appliances that came with the apartment, but
it's like you buy a
we didn't own anything.
Another part to that as well.
Where did you meet? High school. We
met in high school. I'm telling you, man, this lady just came in and just barked up the tree.
Officially saw him at Target.
I used to work at Target. Very, very first job.
Very young boy at the Target.
Innocent. Still is. Yeah, she saw me at Target. Absolutely fell in love.
I did not fall in love.
And then, boom, saw me at school that fall, I believe you said. And then she said, I must bark up the tree.
Well, the funny part is, yeah, I didn't know he went to school with me, whatever. Like, we passed by each other every day for, I don't even know how long, to be honest. And he doesn't remember.
Whoa, I remember the story.
You didn't.
I remember the story. I just don't remember, like, I don't remember seeing you down the hallway because, again, I used to just kind of keep to myself. I wasn't a weird guy by any means, but it was just like, you go one class to the other, to the other, to the other. I wasn't playing with that tardy bell.
Like, not even like a second glance.
Well, I'm also not one of those creepers that stared at women.
No, but I mean, literally would pass by each other like this close.
That I don't recall.
I think it was just like, it was like at the end of the day. Or going to the last class or something. I don't remember. And I went into your class a couple times.
You did. Well, that's when I've noticed. But yeah. It's been so long. You know what? We need to go back and we just need to walk around the hallways. Because that'd be good times.
Those were good times.
That was good times. A couple youngins just liking each other. Because at first, you know, you like each other because, you know, they look so good, and then you get to know them, and then you like them even more.
Yeah. Oh, there's one more question.
One more!
I think that's the last one, too.
Babylicious?
Yeah,
oh, and baby's getting sleepy.
And baby's getting sleepy. So this will be the last question.
Last one.
And I'm getting pretty full because I feel like when you go so long without eating, you just... And it's late also, so...
Yeah, we didn't
like
make a dent in this food.
Normally we would have ate more, but I think baby being fussy, we don't really feel hungry.
I know, Billy. Oh, okay. It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna go sleep right after this. We're gonna go sleep.
How did you know he was the one and vice versa? I don't know that story.
Wow. We're just over here talking about rings and stuff. That's insane.
Like he said, we're just looking right now.
Have you seen the prices
over here,
on
like,
these things?
We're here to buy. And he's like, we're here to look. I know, but boy.
How did I know? I don't know. It's to the point where you can tolerate someone.
Good question.
And they can tolerate you.
No, because that's how it, like, I feel like that's when people say that's when they split, because they realize they're just tolerating each other.
Well, not tolerate, but it's
on,
like, I think we've both gone through the worst of each other.
I think we've seen the worst of each other. And if that didn't scare you, like...
And it's still kind of working. There's so many times, like, again, we had little rough patches where we'd be so angry, but then you wouldn't be together, and then you'd be like, I miss her.
Everybody has a different way, I guess, of knowing. Like, there's people that, like, there's one thing that happened and that's how they knew.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, like, I don't know, I haven't really thought about that. I think what you're trying to say is just, like...
It's a tough question. I mean, it's a tough question to answer.
Yeah, it's a tough question.
Because some people just say, you know, it was destiny or whatnot. It's hard to say for that, too. I mean...
No, because there was plenty of times where I was like, this is not going to work out. This is just not going to work out. And then somehow he always came back.
I think you realize when you're apart that you like need each other.
Yeah, I guess you can say that.
So,
like, if you're okay without hanging out or seeing that person, then they're not.
That's true, and I never was. Every time you left an angry situation, I would always be like, nah, you know, I think it's not a big deal.
I would say, like, he would come back. And I would be like, is he really? Because I have more, I think, like, when I get upset, I just get so upset that...
Oh, she gets hangry.
I know myself, and I know that I'll say something that is super rude. So I don't want to talk when I'm upset. And he's opposite. He wants to talk.
I want to talk through it. Step
and I'm
by
like,
step.
no. Because I'm going to say something
your grievances.
really rude. I would say,
I guess
if I had to give a clear answer, I would say, like, it's more like kind of like you may have like moments where you're like, okay, this is the person, and then it's like you go on about, you know, your relationship, and then it's little things that keep happening that you're like, that are just like confirming, I guess, that they are. Like
me using the restroom and then putting down the seat.
No.
Like the little things will add up. I'm considerate. I remember you gave me sass because I hadn't asked you to be my girlfriend officially.
Oh yeah, like
she's like, well, you have to ask.
You have to ask. You can't just.
If we're playing this game.
Yeah. So there's no confusion. Can't be claiming and then it's like.
I didn't know. I would count this as a success. Babylicious, when are those teeth coming out, man?
No.
When are those teeth gonna come out?
I know you couldn't hear us on the video.
I know. I'm so grumpy.
But yeah, I think that was the last question because I think we're gonna have to put this guy to sleep.
Yeah. Then we have
stuff.
We have quite a bit of footage and content, so
I'm gonna have a lot to edit.
Please bear with us. I don't know if you can edit any of this out. It was all gold.
It was. I think if anything, if y'all want to see like maybe like a part 2, we can do that. Just like we just have to do it. Today was just hard because we almost didn't do it because it was so late, and then we're sick, and then baby is teething and just having a hard time.
Lost the car. We're a car down.
Yeah, so
but
we did it. We got through it.
Shout out Ford Escape coming soon, maybe. I don't know if we want to hear from you guys, and anybody have like SUVs?
Yeah.
Let us know. Now I'm on the fence with this Ford.
Yeah,
it only takes one situation. So let us know.
Yeah, I mean we might do like another part where we just take more time to like. We'll see. We might do the in and out.
We will definitely
part 2 in and out where you guys can ask. Because I feel like there was a lot of questions that we didn't get to, like that I didn't write down because I had so many and I didn't want this to be super long already, and it already is. So it was a good call. So we'll just we'll do a part 2 if we have
can
to.
Definitely. If you guys want some more questions, if we want to elaborate on some questions, get into more detail, we can.
Yeah. Let us know what you think in the comments.
All right, Gideon, you want to say bye-bye?
Say bye, my love.
He is full
cocoing.
Cocoa
yeah,
for
guys,
the 5th
thank
time.
you for watching us. Let us know if you like this video.
If you want more of this.
If you want more of these.
And then this 2 over there. He's having a hard time, but let us know. We will make it happen.
Yeah, thank you guys. We'll see you next time.